Alrighty. So, if you're at this point, you've got your front lighting. So you have front visor lights in, they're flashing, they're working alright. Um, if you're not at that point, you just want to see how it works, that's okay. We're going to be doing rear lighting today. So, with the current vehicle model, rear lighting is going to be a little bit different than how you do with normal vehicles, but that's okay. It's not gonna change that much. So, like normal, pivot off, file, merge, and we're going to do Phoenix rear. I'm going to hit all those. I'm going to turn that off. And I'm going to make sure L0 is on. I'm going to select Quad R. I'm going to be in top mode. This doesn't appear to be top mode. Welcome to ZMod. There we go. That looks like top mode. I'm going to select Quad R. Modify, rotate. That's exactly what I wanted. So, in this situation, it's going to be a little bit easier to do some things before starting. I'm going to get rid of my red. I'm going to get rid of my white, my amber. So, yeah, let's go and look at my modules. Let's see. Got a 4x4, so let's see what's what. So he did this weird. Alright, so you know what? Just to save your time, I'm just gonna like this. I'm just gonna delete out there. I'll show you guys how to UV map. Alright, so to start on out, we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna hit hide all. Turn all these on. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna find what's called boot. Boot is normally your trunk. So for BOOT. I'm also kind of slow, so I'm probably looking at it. I'm just not seeing it. There it is. There's our boot. So I'm going to collapse this down. I'm going to select R, select it, and I'm going to open it back up. Start moving things. So come down here. I'm going to make sure I turn the entirety of the boot on. So make sure it's just kind of boop, boop, boop. This way I know that the boot itself is flipping. So let's go and get her set up, shall we? Slide it right on again. Immediately. It's alright. So what we're gonna do, scale, just gonna go like this. Just gonna scale down a little. Alright. So now just like that. And just like that, you have it already pre in place. Now let's go ahead and make sure that it kind of sits right. So kind of slide it forward a little bit. Cool. Literally, it's just pre-placed. That's it. Alright, now you're gonna hit Shift D, show all. Like the other one, go ahead and drag it below, and you should see your emissives. Alright, now for your next step. This is, of course, where things start to get a little bit more complicated. We're going to pull the emis out, and I'm going to pull these out too, so they're all by themselves. So, today, I'm going to show you guys how to break up your sirens. So we're going to use a thing called polygon. Now, to selecting quad R, go like this. I'm just going to highlight the group of them. I'm going to modify, detach, and boom, just like that. Now, they all flash together, which means all these are going to flash together. So, I'm going to attach. And I'm just going to attach these together. So now, if you look at it, should be left and right. It's easy as that. I'm going to swap to back mode here, just so it's easier and I can tell what's what. So now you're looking at the same point of view as you would be right here in 3D. Alright? Red and red. I think I want this side to be blue. So I'm going to hit this. I'm going to go quad R. Right click edit. You're going to hit mapping. Edit UV. Hit OK. Then you're going to come up here. You're going to material. Ready mission. And we're going to go ahead and map this to blue. Modify mode. I like to keep axis mode on just so I can move it without clicking anything. Just like that. I'm going to turn it off. And boom. It's now a direct Tahoe below. It's now red and blue. Okay. Well, so now what we're going to pick up on is you're going to set the siren. Normally you'd be doing this in a chain, so you wouldn't have to go do what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to go back and I need to look. All right, so our last siren is siren 8. All right, that's cool. So I'm going to make red siren 9. And I'm going to make blue siren 10. And I'm going to hide them. Turn these on. I'm going to go in top mode. And we're going to go ahead and put it right behind. So we're looking like this. Select quadra. Highlight. Display. I'm going to reset the world. Center local axis. To hit edit. Copy. I'm going to convert these to a dummy. Put these back in. And then let's go ahead and turn this off. Now we're going to go select quadra. Properties. 0.01. Stick there. 0.01. 0.01. Apply. Okay. So here, this is the fun part. And modify. Pull it back. For all intents and purposes, we're going to go ahead and just move this back into the bar. Normally, you can move this into the trunk. I'm not going to do that since I want you guys to see where you should be placing it if you're putting it on a bar. So I'm going to hit Shift D. I've moved the dummy back. Hide all. I'm going to turn on siren 10 now. Like this. I hit display. Reset the parent. Make sure your axes are turned off. And I'm going to hit this. Alright. This is the difference in rear lighting now. Rear lighting, you have what's called rotational values. You need to rotate the emissives so they are facing forward. So, in this situation, for rear lighting, you will hit 180. How I know this is, I'll pull this up for you guys, so you guys can see this. Here's the rotational values for rotating lights. So, I'm going to rotate by 180. This is the delta value that will go into your car code. So I'm going to show you guys here in a second how to actually begin making a car. So it is a rear light. So I'm going to rotate by 180 and do 180 degrees, just like that. Now it's facing forward. Okay. Turn off my rotate tool, and we're going to go ahead and scale these down. So scale 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. That might apply. They're small enough. Remember, this is what we want. Okay. All right, go structure. Compound lock L0. Siren 9. Boom. Boom. All right. Well, now we got our siren set up. Okay. So what's next? Next is actually ensuring. We're gonna set this up. You're gonna make sure that your sirens, when the trunk opens, moves with the trunk. If you don't do this, it will not work when you open your trunk. I'm going to get rid of the screws just because I don't. This part isn't really one of those ultra insane parts that looks amazing. It's just a part to use. So we're good. Okay. MISC underscore R bar. Front bar was our F bar, and we have R bar, which is our rear bar. Select quad R. Go ahead and center our local axes. Create a copy. Convert that copy to a dummy. Move the R bar in. No. The R bar in. Why is she not? Let's see. There we go. Alrighty. And then convert to compound lock L0. Go ahead and throw that up there. And then you're going to throw your sirens into this. And after that, we're going to go ahead and come in here. Scroll all the way down. Find boot. You're going to throw it into boot. It must go into boot. I'm going to go ahead and move this up on top so it's above the windscreen so I don't have any issues with the missives. Hit show all, L0, and then 3D mode. There you go. You now have an R bar. So you can map this to something else. Me personally, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm putting it in game for you guys to see the flashing lights. You guys do know how to map it to a different property, like the original front end. I'm going to go into the material browser. We have our emis from our front visor. So let's go ahead and go on down. And there we go. There's our other emissive. Here. Scroll up. Just going to toss that up there. Hit OK. File, save. Alright. Now we can go ahead and start up for the purple. Personally, I'm going to just collect this. I'm going to go to my dev server. I'm going to do this the easy way I know how. Where's the dev server at? Sorry, those. Dev server TXT do. Alright, so we're at the T23 Tarkles. I'll go all the way down here. So I know that I need this part right here. So Control C, Control V, Control V. So I'm gonna make this one Siren 10 blue back. And Siren 9 red back. Yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our cheat sheet. Pull it up for you guys so you guys can look at it and get your values. To copy this number. This is your delta value. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to slap it right in here where it says delta. Throw that boy right there for 7, 9, 10. Okay. What's next? All right. Go ahead and get our our sequencer. I'm gonna do a really simple pattern just so it doesn't mess with anyone. So I'm gonna make it go just like this. So it's gonna go boop boop boop. Obviously we're at 1080. So boom 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 boom. And then just to kind of give it some sort of a refresh, if you guys know what I mean, go ahead and just toss the fucking boop, boop. That way it's more smooth. Alright, so I'm gonna export sequencers, and I'm gonna just export this to desktop. So now, if I come down here, I have a sequencer file, which works amazing. It's gonna look like this. So blue, Control C this, go to our Visual Studio Code, and we're going to drop that in there. And there's something else we're going to drop though. This little color code right here. Just going to go Control C. And you're going to come down here and drop it right down. Now it's going to be blue. Red, we'll do the same thing. Control C. And we'll drop into all our red. And we'll drop our color code too. Leave the color code is already. Alright. File, save. Now we have Siren 9 and 10. Go ahead and close this down. And it's time to export. So we're going to go collapse, file, export. We're going to go all the way back. So we got, it's no longer on desktop because it's the dev server. So go all the way to my desktop. I'm going to find my dev server. T23 time. We're going to export stream. And we're going to export as T23 ho hide. Just like that. And it exported. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. And it exported that. Next part, obviously, is our YGDs. So we're going to open IV. For Grand Theft Auto. Keep this open so you have it on your side monitor. And go ahead and just drag and drop the file down here in this opening. Ensure you have that mode on. Go to stream. I like to delete out the backs just because If I lose a car, I'm okay restarting on it. If you're not okay with losing a car, I would keep those until you are done. All right. Next up, your YGD. So let's go ahead and open this guy on up. Go to wherever you keep car parts. Razor, lights, visor, quad, textures. We already have them in there, but it doesn't hurt to drop them. So like this, like that. Okay. Plastic spec 2. Again, we had that same issue earlier. It's alright. Alrighty. Save. Have we done our job right? It's showing up just fine. Alright. Well, let's go test it in game, shall we? So I'm gonna go ahead and close these on down. If you have your dev server, you can go ahead and launch your dev server. And we'll go ahead and wait for this to start up. Ready, and our test server is launching. I'm not gonna fast forward to these, just so you guys can see like what an actual test server start time looks like. So if it's your first time and it's going slowly, you guys don't get caught up. All right, server's gonna be launched. Let's go ahead and boot on up. Verifying content. Hell yeah. Let me do its thing. Connect to the dev server. Ready. And as we're connecting, make sure you know what your spawn code is. Let's go ahead and do its thing. This means nothing. I don't think this actually means something. I'm just saying 18. Alrighty. And load cell phone up. Once you're in your beautiful city San Andreas, go ahead and key 23. Alrighty. So we did everything right. There we go. You have your roulette now. And you have rear flashing lights now. So again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Yeah, there we go, boys. That's rouletting for you. Again, if you have any questions, join the Discord. I will provide any of the update files for this. So if you are in the Discord and you wanting to get this car working, if you have all the parts, I'm dropping these carcals and the YTT as I update them, so that people who own the files or own this vehicle and these parts can continue out through the tutorials the most easy way now. So with that being said, thank you for coming by, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day.